Assalamu alaikum, my dear students of class 6. How are you? Hope all of you are well and hearty by the blessing of Almighty Allah. Welcome back to our online platform, NIFS Home School. This is Muhammad Abul Kalam, Assistant Teacher of English, National Ideal English Version School. Dear learners, today I am going to conduct an agricultural studies class for the students of class 6. Our today's topic is chapter 3, lesson 1 and 2, reading plus discussion, and this is our lecture number 18 on our half yearly 2021 syllabus. Dear students, I request you to open your agriculture studies book. Those who have agriculture studies, only the male students of our school, to your book page number 29 to get the chapter 3 agricultural inputs, page number 29, only the male students in our school. So look here, it is chapter 3 agricultural inputs. Agricultural inputs are very important for crop productions. Among the agricultural inputs, soil, water, seed, fertilizer are mentionable. In this chapter we shall know, or we will know in details which crops will grow in what soil, what the characteristics of food seeds are, if there is any need of irrigation in crops, if excess water damages crops, and what kind of fertilizer is needed to apply in the land. So dear students, in these connections you will see three figures: loamy soil, mustard seed, and TSP fertilizer from the very beginning. Now I am telling you to go to your book page number 30 to have lesson 1, soil composition. Soil is a natural body and a mixed material. Man grows crops by plowing this soil. Do you know how the soil has been formed? Scientists believe or think that the earth was like a burning ball in the beginning. For a long while, by diffusing heat, this ball has become cold and formed a rocky and hard earth surface. Soil is formed when rocks erode naturally with the passage of time. At the end, we can see soil is a natural substance which is formed by integration of minerals and organic matters. The uppermost layer of the earth surface, which gives support to the plants. Different layers are formed in different thickness, and every layer has different physical, chemical and biological characteristics. Components of soil, here you will see three components. So look here, soil comprises of four major parts: inorganic materials, organic materials, water and air. So look, inorganic material, we have learned earlier that the earth surface is basically created from rocks. The natural forces like temperature, pressure, rainfall, wind, air and snowfall etc. have crushed parent rocks and created inorganic or mineral materials in the passage of time. The sand, the silt and clay particles are mineral materials of soil. Thus, mineral materials are mixed at various proportions and have formed different soil texture. On the basis of volume, mineral materials in this solid soil occupy maximum part of the soil, is about 45%. Organic materials. Organic material is an important element of the soil. Organic material is the soil are created as a result of decomposition of plant and animal dead body, homestead plants, vegetable wastes, leaves, straw, stool of animals etc. On the basis of volume 5% such materials are present in the soil. Organic material is called the life of soil. So look here, very important for your MCQ. Because of the activities of soil, microorganism increases the presence of organic materials. Moreover, organic materials improve physical, chemical and biological characteristics of the soil, prevent soil erosion, make the air and water movement of the soil easier, increases number of earthworms and their activities in the soil, and control soil moisture and temperature. Water is very important components of the soil. Water retained in between the pore spaces of the soil particles. Water contains in the soil makes the plants nutrients elements soluble and keeps the soil moist. The main sources of water in the soil are rainfall, atmospheric moisture of clouds, underground water and irrigation. Okay, the ideal soil contains 25% water. Air is an important component of the soil. Air exists between interparticle space of the soil. The modular bacteria of plants, fungus and other microorganism activities that require oxygen are provided by the soil air. The quantity of air in the soil is about 25%. Next it is classification of soil. So here you will see, so look here, three types of soil cities: sandy soil, loamy soil and clay soil. Now look at the point is sandy soil. The soil that contains 70% of the more sand particle is called sandy soil. Crops cannot grow suitably in sandy soil where particles are coarse, but by applying huge compost, cow dung and green manure, crops like Indian millet, Italian millet, melon, potato, watermelon etc. can be grown in sandy soil. Point number 2, loamy soil. The soil that contains less than 70% sand particles but more than 20% is called loamy soil. However, typical loamy soil should contain 50% particles, sand particles, and the rest half is composed of silt and clay. This soil is suitable for cultivation. All kinds of crops can grow well in this type of soil. Soil of majority area of Bangladesh is of land loamy type. Loamy soil is again divided into 3 categories such as sandy loamy, loamy soil, silt loamy soil and clay loamy soil. Last portion is clay soil. The soil that contains minimum 40% of the clay particle is called clay soil. Silt particles are also present more in this soil. This soil is found in the northern part of Dhaka district, eastern part of Tangail districts and southern part of Mymensingh district. This soil is very difficult to be plowed. This soil may be suitable for cultivation by applying organic fertilizer. Rice, jute, sugarcane, vegetables grow well in this soil. So with this we have finished our lesson 1 and 2. So today we have read chapter 3 lesson 1 and 2. Dear learners, in our next class we shall read next lesson. So before this, see you again inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.